some type of way before, but I slowly feel it shifting at my core. Scars are fading, and the ghosts from the past don't haunt me anymore. The storm and rain washed away the pain that I endure. Just as the sun will rise each morning, just like the day returns to night without our sleep, I'm finally trusting in the knowing. That time heals all things. Time heals all things. It's worth waiting for. Seasons changing, new roads to explore. Now I can feel the ground beneath me. I walk a path and it appears with steps I take. Maybe one day things will come easy. What if the struggles placed were just to test my strength? 'Cause the pressure's on, I know a change is coming. Skinny lady, strong your walls around me. Sure as the sun will rise each morning. Sure as the day returns to night without our sleep, I'm finally trusting in the knowing. Oh, that time heals all things. Time heals all things. It's worth waiting for. Seasons changing. Time heals all things.
That's not lust, baby. It's alignment and a little bit of lavender oil. She don't chase, she conjures, speaks in stars, walks in thunder. Got moonlight in her bones, burning sage while she moans. She got oils on the dresser, truth in her tongue. Her yes is a blessing, her no makes you run. She don't sugarcoat spells, don't whisper soft lies. She'll read you to filth, then kiss between sighs. High counsel on the line while you beg for a sign. She's already 3 dreams deep, sipping tea made of time. She got that high priestess drip, that soul wash kiss, that full moon flicker the wrist. She don't fake, don't flinch, she divine and rich. That blended healing that you can't quit. She got that high priestess drip, yeah, that rude word twist, that truth hit right in your chest. She don't bend, don't beg, she just lies the thread, pulls it slow, and unravels your mess. Silk robe, bare feet, candles lit, altar heat. She don't pray like she's asking, she prays like she's speaking facts. Come correct or don't come at all. She got warm and the burn. You don't just meet her, you learn that blended healing that you can't quit. She got that high.
Keep the light on. Leave it on. Because we just left the lighthouse. We had to pull over there. Now we're on our way to the corner store. Why are we going to the corner store? Because dawn rises over the skyline. It's about blood and memories, elder nods, and the quiet flame. Welcome to Blended Healing. Today, we're talking about the elders. All the people that you meet at the corner store. Because there's a beat living in your bones that been there way before social media, before the filters, before folks needed proof of their power. It's that rhythm you inherited from your aunties humming while they cooked, and uncles who worked doubles came home and just gave you that look like, pay attention. That rhythm shows up the moment the room gets quiet and the doubts get loud. It steps up like, we done been through worse. Hold your center. You know that rhythm you feel. It like every time Billy slides through your chest like she knew your business. Every time Lewis holds a note like he's guarding something precious. Every time the Ozzy brothers roll out on a Sunday drive and suddenly your stress don't feel as heavy. When Jill says joy is golden, even when the sky is gray, your body listens. That's not just music, that's instructions. Proof that we say and how we say it still matters years later. That kind of expression don't need claps. It just needs to land in somebody's gut. You ever seen your grandmother give you a look that told you everything you needed to know without saying a word? That's what I'm talking about. No long speeches, just a tilt of her head that let you know she saw your ass. And in that one gesture, your whole spirit took a breath. Love don't always shout. Sometimes it looks like a plate slid your way without you asking, and suddenly your shoulders drop. That warm feeling in your chest when you walk in a room full of elders. That's not random. Your body knows who stood watch before you even knew what you were facing. Your body remembers the smell of blue magic and the greens cooking. Old furniture wrapped in plastic, family photos that never got framed right, but still held every ounce of pride. You remember hands that were rough and soft at the same time. Hands that held history. Hands that held you. And all that texture, it whispers, keep going. That kind of memory don't yell. It glows, low and steady. It's the flame under every moment you thought you couldn't take one more step. It's why you can break down in the shower, cry your heart out, then come out, fix your face, and still show up for your people. You're not faking. But you know somebody before you did the same thing just to get us here. That quiet flame. Don't give a damn about followers or features. It light up inside you way back when you were just a kid asking too many questions. It burned through heartbreaks, through failed tries, through nights you wanted to quit and didn't. And even now, is sitting in your gut like, get it out. Say what you gotta say. Then let's work. That's how your gut speaks when ego isn't running the show. It's calm, clear, not desperate, just steady. And it reminds you the work is your own promise to yourself. You made it long before anybody clapped for you. Blood memory also steps in when you start thinking the struggle makes you worthy. The ones before us knew how to rest. They laughed loud, played cards till late, slow danced in the kitchen and napped hard after a Sunday dinner. They knew how to pace themselves without needing a brand deal. They lived what we now call wellness before the world tried to package it. So when you're on the edge of burning out just to prove something, their wisdom will yank you back and say, nah, take care of yourself. Drink some water, stretch, call the cousin who won't judge you, write the thought down, even if nobody sees it. Make a real meal. Go outside just to feel the air on your skin. That's the work too. It might not feel like it, and it might not make the feed, but it keeps your soul intact. Don't get it twisted. Those elder nods aren't permission to coast. They're pressure with love. They're eyes that say, we already fought to get you in the room. Don't you waste it. That means move smarter, speak clearer, guard your name like it belongs to everybody who came before you and didn't get to see it on a flyer. That kind of knowing helps you stop treating every quiet season like a failure. Silence don't mean you failed. It means that you're being prepared. Your life is not a post, it's a pattern. That pattern links to people you ain't even met yet. So when you feel tempted to water yourself down just to be let back in, don't. Keep your thread strong. Keep it honest. That flame inside of you, it can tell when you're stretching the right way or chasing nonsense. Pay attention to how your body reacts. When it's real, your chest opens up. When it's fake, your shoulders go tight. That's not drama. It's directions. That's your signal. Don't ignore it. And don't forget, most of the real work happens when nobody's looking. Movements were born at dining tables in basements, at the barber shop, at the beauty parlor. And if you're honest, the conversations that change you didn't come from a stage. They came from somebody keeping it real with you when you needed it. They made you go back to therapy, or back to prayer, or back to your purpose. That's why the flame stays close to the ground. That's where real work lives, right next to the mess, next to the quiet, next to the part of you that don't need to be seen to be real. You learn from your aunties who made magic out of scraps, from uncles who fixed cars and broke silence, from teachers who never had enough, but always gave more. That's your blueprint. Move with it. That gives you permission to stay small and mighty, to love your 5 people all the way instead of trying to impress thousands who don't even see you. The flame don't like fakes. Try to act like it's about service when it's really all about ego. It'll check you quick. Your words will get weird. Your energy will fall off. Your body will break down until you admit you're doing it for the wrong reasons. But the moment you tell the truth, I'm tired, I'm hurt, I need space. The flame cools down with you. It adjusts. It guides you to the people who will really get you, to the stuff that fills you up, not drains you. That's the deal. You honor the signal. It keeps you lit. You push past it. You end up on fumes. The elders knew this, which is why they told you to hush sometimes, to sit still, to listen, to breathe. Because answers don't always come loud. They come when you give them room to arrive. You see, their nods still show up. You could feel it when you're about to break. It lands on your shoulders like weight, but the kind that holds you steady. That kind that reminds you that your name matters. Your breath matters. Throw it away over some old temporary noise. So you learn to lean into that current. You let it carry you instead of forcing everything. Endurance don't mean suffering, baby. It means knowing when to pause, when to bend, when to breathe again without giving up. That kind of strength comes from deep memory, from folks who worked hard, loved harder, and found laughter, even in the storm. Through everything, cotton fields, courtroom benches, kitchen table heartbreaks, somehow joy still found air. You better act like you know. That's your job now, to keep joy alive, keep truth in the room, keep the channel open for the ones coming after. That's how you build something that don't fold when the applause fades. That's how your purpose survives every cycle that tries to wipe it out. Ashe? All right. I'll be right back after this.
This is not a performance, this is preparation. This is not survival, this is return. You feel that? Yeah. We already home. Welcome to conversations that protect. Welcome to the blueprint. Welcome to the war room, welcome to the rebirth. Welcome to the moment you finally say yes for real. Welcome to your journey home. We don't speak to perform, we speak to prepare. We don't hand out hope, we hand down prayers. Every word's a bomb, a blade, a blanket. This is soul armor in songs. Coming close, baby. We got you. Uncurl your fists, lay your burdens at the altar of your breath. You made it, that ache you carry, it's just your ancestors it's your goose love. This ain't sweet words and sage, this is strategy. Spiritual combat, ancestral defense. We don't just dream, we draft battle plans in the dark. This is the war room. We move smart. Welcome to your journey home.
Welcome back. Don't forget to tune into episode 5 of The Journey Home. It will be at the Love Palace with Goddess D of Love. Not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday, she will be back. And I know she had said that on her live, but please make sure that you subscribe, like, and share. Forever the Network, one of our sponsors to the network, to this page, as well as Collaboration Over Competition, COC. This is a COC production, The Journey Home. It's the blueprint for you to be self-sustainable during these times. But anyway, let's get back to this. It's time for you to merge into the slow lane, baby. It's the turn, it's the pulse over platform. You see the pivot that you're about to make, or you're making, or in the process of making, because everything is a process. You feel me? Everything's a process. It don't come with confetti. Ain't no theme music. It hits like a gear finally locking after months of slipping. Like you've been pushing a clutch with no grip. And all of a sudden, boom, it catches. You're like, damn, finally. That's when you pull off from the curb of trying to be like and ease into your own lane. The one where your heart ain't racing from pressure, but beating steady because it finally got some room. You stop running behind rooms that only hype you when you're loud or when you hot. And you start laying real floors under your own feet. You stop trying to be seen and start building spaces that can hold you. Real weight, real conversations, real breath. You stop acting like silence means you're dead and start using that quiet like a home gym. Rep by rep, breath by breath, turning stillness into stamina. That's when the whole math flips on you. You realize scale don't mean shit if it ain't solid. Hype don't feel like nothing next to depth. You wasn't hungry for numbers. You was craving something that could actually hit. Something that would stick to somebody's ribs. That kind of resonance. It don't need a crowd. It can happen between you and another person. Standing in the kitchen talking about life over leftover wings or whatever you left over you like to eat. Or it could move through thousands if your signal is clean. So you start cleaning your signal. Wiped off that clouded vision from comparing yourself to everybody online. Scrape off them fake yeses that's been clogging your calendar. And mute that voice in your head that still thinks value comes from stats. You merging into the slow lane, baby. Or should I say, your lane. Don't put your blinker on. Because once you get into the lane and you merge in, stay in your lane. Because you don't have to do things like starting doing crazy stuff, like writing a full piece nobody asked for, because your chest wouldn't shut up until you got out. Like backing out of an event that looked good on paper but felt wrong in your bones, like spending that extra hour tightening your craft instead of trying to entertain strangers. Because when your work is sharp, it walks into rooms before you do. Platform becomes a tool again, not a trophy. Not something to worship, just something to use while you build real things, systems that heal folks, products that help for real, words that break off chains, circles that won't fall apart just because of trend shifting. You feel me? And once you building for real, you start getting picky. You asking better questions like, who's in this circle for real? What's the culture of this space? Do we know how to handle disagreements without tearing the whole room down? Who gets paid when this moves? Can we hold grief together, or do people disappear when it gets too heavy? Can we celebrate wins without putting on a whole damn performance for clout? Those are the questions you start asking yourself. Used to feel like those were extra things to think about. Now they are the thing. They the blueprint. Because you ain't repeating none of them shiny on the outside, broken on the inside cycles no more, right? Right? Pulse over platform means letting a post sit there with no likes, no fire emojis, no audience gasping, just sitting there because you meant it. It means saying yes to a small room of folks who drove 3 hours just to sit in your presence, and no to a big stage that only wants you for seasoning. It means building community that can talk back, that can check you with love, that can call your name and not treat you like a brand. It means getting rid of that itch to prove shit all the time, because proving eats up energy, and you need that for creating. So set your boundaries like scaffolding, not to block, but to hold things up. You ain't hiding rest no more. You're not apologizing for needing time. You're not leaking pain for people who don't even check on you after the post goes up. No more sacrificing or bleeding on cue just because somebody sent a sad face reaction. Come on, son. When you move with pulse first, the algorithm will fade to the background noise and your nervous system becomes the DJ. You hear when the track goes fuzzy, when you're overbooked, overgave, overstayed, and you hear the clarity return when you slow down and honor your rhythm. You trust that shit like it's gospel. Slow down don't mean stuck. It means strategy. Patience is not weakness, it's muscle. And while the whole world sprinting in circles, you pacing yourself on solid ground. Do you hear what I'm saying here? You planting real roots. And no crowd can speed up what seeds gonna do in their own time. Yo, you know what's wild? Because the minute that you stop chasing, shit's gonna start flowing. That random DM from someone who gets it, no pitch deck needed. That client who not only pays your rate but sends a prayer with the invoice. Let me turn this way so I can say this louder. That email that says I don't need nothing, just want to say thank you. That ain't magic. That's what happens when your signal's clean, when your pulse is stronger than your performance. Here's the hardest part. Trusting that energy when your inbox is dry and your account looking like oof. That's when you need your pulse the most, when nobody's clapping and the grind is quiet. That's when consistency becomes its own kind of worship. No hype man, just you. That beat in your chest saying, keep going, keep editing, keep creating, keep sleeping, keep drinking water, keep telling the truth, even when it come out in a whisper. Because real whispers move mountains, baby, when the room's tuned in. The more you live like this, the more your version of success starts shifting. It don't look like numbers. It looks like this. Did I move my body today? Did I grow my craft? Did I pour into something that pours back? Did I let joy hit me just cause? No proving, no permission. Did I catch myself when ego tried to slide in on the low low? Did I choose truth even when it was uncomfortable? Those are your new check boxes. When the inside shifts like that, the outside's gotta catch up. You don't have a choice. You're gonna still feel the pull to peek at numbers, to chase the spike, to say, yes, it's cloudy. I know it's cloudy shit. Just cause it's there. Addiction don't disappear. You just stop feeding it. You starve that urge and feed your real work instead, and every day that itch gets a little quieter. Somewhere in all of that, you laugh again without needing a reason. You get ideals without panic. You wake up and breathe before you even reach for your phone. That's how you know the pivot held. That's how you know the turn took. You finally living from the drum line in your gut, the real one, instead of chasing echoes bouncing off hollow ass walls. And life feels different when it hits back from there. It moves slower, heavier, deeper, but it's yours. Ashe, ashe. That's it, and that's all. I'm done for today. When we come back, we're going to be talking about how we're going to top off that gas tank. You feel me? All right. We're still cruising, but we cruising good now. We cruising real good. Be well, stay safe. Remember what we talked about today. Making sure that you stop at the corner store and talk to the elders. And then get back in your vehicle and then start merging into the slow lane. Your lane. Ashe. Talk to you soon. Be well.
I put my heart and soul in this game. I'm feeling drained, unappreciated, unalleviated. Tired of coming up short, fuck abbreviated. Want my whole name spelled out, my old pain built out. No pain, no gain, I blow brains, Cobain. Throw flames, Luke Kane, the coach ain't help out, so I call my own shots. I'm David Blaine, I'm breaking out of my own box. You stay the same, but homie, if you change, may you change for the better. Back when Martin King had a thing for Coretta. Wonder if she seen all the dreams he was dreaming. Did she have a clue of all the schemes he was scheming? Still loved him just enough to put up with the cheating. Months go by and only see him for a weekend. I say a prayer and hope my girl ain't leaving. We all got angels, we all got demons. As you fall through the club, bad bitches down to do all the above. Money come fast, so being hungry don't last. Till you look in the mirror and you saw who you was. Cold world, it couldn't be more clearer. The time is now, it couldn't be more hero. My reign gon' last like 3-4 eras. Say hello to the real, I can be your hero. Hey, I'ma put us all on the map. Gone and I ain't looking back. I know they gon' feel it like they tank on me. I promise, baby, you can bet the bank on me. Cause ain't nobody tell me what I ain't gon' be no more. You thinking I'm a fraud, don't be so sure. I wish somebody made guidelines on how to get up off the sideline. I'm in first class, laugh even though it's not funny. See a white man wonder how the fuck I got money. While he sitting coach, hate to see me walk past him. Young black pants sag, headphones blasting. Know what he asking, how did he manage? With all the cards against him, he used them to his advantage. Slang we be speaking probably sounding like Spanish. Then I fuck their heads up when the niggas show manners. Some New York niggas thought it was funny calling us Bama. Laughing at the grammar cause they didn't understand us. Musta thought we slow, but little do they know I came up here to take advantage of that shit y'all take for granted. Opportunity that I would kill for. Looking at rappers like what the fuck you got a deal for? When I was ass out with my funds low, was nice to know I had the whole world in my front door. Hey, I'ma put us all on the map. Gone and I ain't looking back. I know they gon' feel it like they tank on me. I promise, baby, you can bet the bank on me. Cause can't nobody tell me what I ain't gon' be no more. You thinking I'm a fraud, don't be so sure. I wish somebody made guidelines on how to get up off the sideline. I made it to the rack even though they tried to box me out. I got the key to the game, they try to lock me out. But what they don't understand is this is all planned. It's a bigger picture and you can't Photoshop me out. Some nigga asked me why Jay never shout me out, like I'm supposed to give a fuck. Don't you know that I be out in France where the fans throw their hands like Pacquiao? Not cause my looks, cause my hooks can knock Rocky out. And my lines is designed from the heart. Young Simba been a line from the start. Dumb niggas, y'all been lying from the start. My life like a movie, truly. And these niggas is dying for the part. But you never play me like LeBron versus Jordan. 20 years, wonder who they gon' say was more important. Both changed the game, came through and made a lane. Who's to say that who's great? All we know they ain't the same. Hey, I'ma put us all on the map. Gone and I ain't looking back. I know they gon' feel it like they tank on me. I promise, baby, you can bet the bank on me. Cause can't nobody tell me what I ain't gon' be no more. You thinking I'm a fraud, don't be so sure. I wish somebody made guidelines on how to get up off the sideline.